Hey everyone, it's Cupie83. I'm here with Astranova from the Monster High line. She's part of the Boo York line. Astranova is a daughter of a comet alien, so pretty much she's an alien. She does something really cool. So occasionally Mattel will come out with a Monster High character that has a really big gimmick. This is one of the best gimmick releases that they've had for quite some time. Maybe the best gimmick release in the Monster High line yet. So, first off, a little bit about what she looks like, which you might have already seen because she has been out on store shelves for quite some time at this point. So she has a dark purple face. I love the color of her face. Now I have read online that there also are some variations of this, that she comes out in a more lavender sort of mold as well. This particular one is a dark purple and it looks amazing. She has some sparkles in her face, which are kind of hard to see. Her body, though, is just matte. It's like a matte purple. What I like about her body, though, is that her arms and legs are kind of made up of shapes. So it's a very cool kind of look. She has some really amazing eyes. I like the coloring. I love the use of the stars on her face. And if we look at her headpiece here, she has plastic on the top of her head, and then plastic embellishments on either side, like her communicators here. And I'm assuming this is the other side of like the headset. So this stays on her head. It's necessary for this device to work. She's loosely rooted in the back. Like, this hair is super thin. It's kind of like tinsely. Actually, it's a lot tinsely. So it's super thin. But I'm not going to mark off any points because the whole point of this doll is that she levitates. They weren't going for having a super full head of hair, you know? So she wears a very simple outfit, but I love the train here in the back. It does kind of come off very comet-like. She wears plastic embellishments on her wrist here. And then she has something around her neck. And then she has some pretty awesome shoes. I like them. Pretty cool. So inside her head is a magnet, and inside here is a magnet. We're going to attach her to here. And if I remember her story correctly, it was super sad. Like, she's essentially lost in space with no chance of getting back to her family. So I don't know if the movie's going to fix this and make her story have a happy ending or what, but if I remember correctly, her diary was super depressing. So we're going to make her work, though, because that's, I think, why a lot of you are watching. Does she work? Let's see. So I've already turned her on. The on switch is behind this purple bulb here. And the interesting thing about this is that it reacts to sound. So if there's loud music playing, it'll like light in different patterns, that sort of thing. So we're going to take her off. We're going to put this here. Okay. I can't remember how to do this. I think it's like this. So we're going to attach her here. Then we're going to slowly move this way. Now you have to put this guitar in between this plastic base and her head this way, so the flat end hits the bottom of this base. And look, she levitates. And as I'm talking, you're gonna see that this is flashing different colors. So if we had music playing or something, or a beat, it would be going boom, 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 boom. So whatever, you know, whatever music you're playing, you should be able to see it here in this bulb. And you see that she's floating, and you can move her legs, so it's a little more of a, you know, so she looks like she's floating or flying. But it's a very cool effect, and it'll do this for, I believe, like 5 minutes before she'll raise back up to the platform. So it's not like she just falls. She should go right back up. And then if you wanted just to watch her, you could put the guitar back in here. And bada bing, you have your gimmick. And this is a gimmick that works really well for a number of reasons. It's not like the Laguna nightlight that was super loud, so you couldn't actually use it as a nightlight. It's not like, well, actually, the Frankie one where Frankie's hair flies up due to static electricity, that's pretty cool. That's probably on par with this. I think that one was pretty neat too. So I think what I like about these is I like the science-based ones, because this is totally based in, you know, in science, magnets, that sort of thing. The Frankie one was based in static electricity, also science-based. So all those elements have been super cool. You can spin her so she goes faster. And then eventually, after 5 minutes, she'll just go back up on her stand. I wonder if people will eventually lose this, and then we'll have a bunch of helmet-headed characters that in bags, with people wondering why she has a big magnet in her head. But we'll have to see what happens. I think this is an interesting character, so I hope to see more of her. Regardless, this is a pretty awesome gimmick for Monster High. And it's very, very sturdy. I like the doll. I think she's cute. This is pretty cool. So it's definitely worth checking out. It's one of the more exciting things happening in Monster High at the moment. So I hope you enjoyed this review. We will stop her there. And let me know what you think of Astranova in the comment area. Do you prefer this version of her to the other version that is floating around? Let me know. Bye.